Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and all those tuning in. Have you ever wondered why a rainbow is captivating? It's because every color shines, every single one. That's the beauty of diversity. Now, let's talk about bringing that beauty into our workplaces, specifically into the consumer service sector. Let's begin with a number: 41%. That's how much profit margin an inclusive company can see over those that are not, according to Diversity for Social Impact. It's a number that should have every boardroom sit up and take notice. If you're in the industry and you've not considered LGBTQ plus inclusion, it's high time you do. Let's consider two real-world examples. Picture a bustling Canadian retail chain known for its inclusivity. Their secret sauce: a mentorship program for LGBTQ plus employees that resulted in a 25% spike in retention. Then, we have a tech titan in Singapore, in a landscape that's still finding its footing with LGBTQ plus rights. This company proved that where there's a will, there's a way. How? Through a zero-tolerance policy against discrimination and constant engagement on LGBTQ plus issues. Now you might be thinking, all well and good, but what's in it for my business? Well, let's talk numbers again. A 2022 report by Diversity for Social Impact suggests that a 1% increase in LGBTQ plus inclusion could boost GDP per capita by $200 to $600 in high-income OECD countries. Imagine what that could do for your bottom line. And that's not all. With strong inclusive policies, you attract top talent. 2/3 of employees prefer them, according to a 2023 G7 study. Add to that a stellar brand reputation, because who doesn't love a brand that stands for equality and acceptance? We know this journey isn't a cakewalk. It demands commitment, advocacy, education, and most importantly, empathy. But guess what? The result is a work environment where everyone is seen, heard, and valued. That's a goal worth striving for. But remember, you can't do it alone. It's like playing a symphony with a single instrument. To create an inclusive workspace, every single player must hit the right note. And that starts from the top. Leaders, it's time to step up, set the tone, and steer the ship in the right direction. Employee resource groups can be the wind in your sails. Take the US financial services firm whose LGBTQ plus ERG played a crucial role in revising company policies, improving satisfaction levels among LGBTQ plus employees by 23%. But here's the kicker. Policies, while important, are just the start. We need to bridge the gap between policy and practice through education and awareness. And what about micro-affirmations? Those subtle, powerful acts of recognition, like using the right pronouns, can go a long way, as can allyship, where non-LGBTQ plus individuals stand up for their LGBTQ plus colleagues. Imagine the result: a workplace that resonates with the music of diversity and acceptance. A workplace where every color of the human rainbow shines brightly. So, as we step into the future, let's make sure it's a future of inclusion, because every step we take towards inclusion is a step towards a more vibrant, prosperous society. A society where everyone feels valued, respected, and free to be their authentic self. Because at the end of the day, inclusion isn't just about building better workplaces, it's about building a better world. Let's keep the conversation going. Let's shape a future where every color shines. And remember, the future of inclusion starts with you. Thank you, and let's keep making every color shine. You see, ladies and gentlemen, diversity and inclusion are not mere buzzwords or trends. They are fundamental to a society that respects the rights, differences, and dignity of every individual. They are the foundation for a thriving, dynamic, and innovative workforce, and indeed, a prosperous economy. When we talk about inclusion, we're not simply referring to hiring a diverse workforce. It's about creating an environment that encourages different voices, different perspectives, and different experiences. It's about making everyone feel like they truly belong. So how do we make it happen? As with any significant change, it starts with education. It's crucial for businesses to equip their employees with the knowledge and understanding they need to embrace diversity and foster an inclusive culture. Training programs, workshops, and learning resources can play a big role here. Let's not forget about the impact of strong role models. People need to see themselves represented in positions of leadership. Seeing is believing, after all. LGBTQ+ leaders send a powerful message that everyone has the potential to reach the top, regardless of their identity or orientation. And then there's communication. Honest, open dialogue can go a long way in breaking down barriers and misconceptions. It's about fostering an environment where people feel comfortable expressing their thoughts, ideas, and concerns. It's about listening, understanding, and learning from each other. Now, let's talk tech. With digital advancements transforming the way we work, it's time we harness this power for inclusion. Think about it. Tools like AI, machine learning, virtual reality can help to eliminate biases, facilitate remote working, and promote accessibility. We've spoken a lot today about creating an inclusive environment for the LGBTQ+ community in the consumer service sector. But let's remember, inclusion doesn't stop there. It applies to everyone, every age, race, gender, religion, ability, and more. And there you have it, a roadmap to a more inclusive future. A future where every individual, like every color in a rainbow, is allowed to shine. It's a challenging journey, no doubt. But it's a journey worth undertaking. In the end, it's not just about doing what's right for our businesses. It's about doing what's right, period. So let's step forward together into this future of inclusion and make our workplaces, our communities, and our world a place where every color shines. Thank you for your time, and remember, the future of inclusion starts with you. Let's strive to create a world where everyone is welcomed, included, and accepted for who they truly are. A world where diversity isn't just celebrated, but where it is the norm.